Okay, hello and good evening. Yes, not good morning or good afternoon, but good evening to each and every one of you. Yeah, as you can tell by how late we're starting, I have had quite a day. And normally, this is where Drew would be pinging my general on my server and my DM, and even on my live stream chat reminding me that he's in the voice call, but because of how late we're starting, he is likely already asleep, and I'm pretty sure the Lembine's already asleep too, so I am not going to bother wasting his time unless he calls me sometime during tonight's show, which in that case he would then end up being available. But we're going to go ahead and get to our stuff here in just a moment, but we're going to go ahead and take care of the Wordle. Now, I am sure that a lot of you would like to know what happened today. Now, unfortunately, we do not have that kind of time because, as I've said, we're starting this way later than what I had planned. Well, that's because a lot of other things came up. So now I'll tell you everything on what happened today, and we will do that at the beginning of tomorrow's show. So we'll do that at the beginning of tomorrow's show. Oh, women was the word today. All right. Now, as I said, we're gonna skip the discussion stuff because we are really tight on time. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right into Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, as I've said at the end of last night's show, I already took care of the Street View and County Request episode. So those are already up and ready to go for you all. Now let's duel.
I hope you've come prepared, because it's time to duel!
I certainly didn't have a lot of time to prepare, but Mr. Yugi, I am prepared. Make sure my cursor doesn't go crazy. And I'll go first. Yeah, and I was gonna set up the stuff for the secondary. I took care of that right before we started. And I'm watching over my main. I'll reset it at 11. Alright, we're gonna set Mystic Clown down first. I'm not gonna set two-pronged attack down yet. I'm only gonna do that when the time comes.
I will not allow you to hurt my monsters! Swords of Revealing Light!
Well, that was fast. So, I cannot do any attacks.
Now, I'll set a card.
Even if I do Change of Heart,
Now, I'll set a card.
I won't be able to do it.
I end my turn.
I might want to keep these spell cards with me until this expires. I might want to focus on defense for right now, until it actually is time. And then I was thinking we could also shorten the
effect
random character
activates at the same
extravaganza
time.
because of how late we started tonight. There goes well, not really Celtic Guardian.
That was a good attack.
Yet. And then he's gonna get rid of it. Yep. Just like that. I'm surprised he did it with the Manu buff first before doing it with the other one. Again, we're gonna focus on defense for right now. I want to protect my life points as much as possible before I'm then able to do the attack. Oh,
That was a good attack. I end my turn.
Seems like he knows really well. I'm leaving that in defense position. Again, I'm gonna have to wait until after this turn before I can do anything with the... So once it gets back to me, I will have the privilege of doing the attacks again, because the Revealing Light has expired.
Not bad.
Yeah, I know what he's gonna do.
With this card, I can't fail. I offer a monster on my field as a tribute. I call forth my Summoned Skull! Now, I'll set a card.
I think I know
I end my
what
turn.
my move is going to be. Well, doing two-pronged attack requires 2 monsters to be destroyed. I'll go ahead and summon Lesser Dragon.
I see what you're trying to do. Unfortunately, it's not going to work. Trap hole!
I was ready for that. That's not all.
You're going to activate a spell card?
Yep, I'm gonna bring over Summon Skull. I'm not letting this card join in. That's gonna remain in defense position. And we'll get rid of this Sherilyn.
No! I activate my trap card!
Oh, now he does two-pronged attack. Well, that Summon Skull was on his side of the field. It came into my control. So now he won't be getting that back.
I'll use this card to bring a monster back onto the field.
Or not.
Monster Reborn!
I call forth my Summon Skull! Yeah, this is looking like trouble.
I
Do
end
know
my
what I'm
turn.
gonna do next here. And there's Skull Redbird. But before I summon that,
You're going to activate a spell card?
goodbye, Summon Skull.
Can't be!
Skull Redbird, take its place.
Trap hole!
Oh, he had another one of those. Okay. Well, that's my turn then.
Now, I'll set a card. I end my turn.
Alright, Witty Phantom. Okay, he does another trap hole.
That was a good attack.
Yep. I knew using the dark hole right then and there was a good idea.
I end my turn.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything to play here, so... Trap Master destroys a trap card, so...
Not bad.
And complete turn. This is if he ends up getting another monster. Put it in
I
defense,
end my
which is the
turn.
choice. But we're gonna find out what it is. Ooh, there's Hain. That'll return a monster. But I'm not gonna use it right now.
Flip!
Okay, he
Your
has a Hain
monster's
of
attack
his own.
triggered my effect.
So he's gonna return that, but of course I can summon it again on my next turn. Since your Thunderstorm Watch is coming up.
I end my turn.
Yeah, I know what I'm gonna be doing here tonight. I'm gonna get the logger ready. Okay, what do I want to do here? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and use Witty Phantom. See what he's got. Okay, there's his Mystical Elf. So. I probably could have summoned the skull.
I end my turn.
I had a chance, but... Speaking of Summon Skull, I'm gonna go ahead and summon it right now.
A tribute summon. No! I activate my trap card.
Oh, two-pronged attack. Yep, there that goes. Well, maybe I should... Now that I think about it, I should have done this. Alright, well... Let's see how missing out on that move affects things here. Well, you picked the wrong card.
I end
That
my
destroys
turn.
a trap card, so that effect was null and void because there was no... Oh, yes!
You're going to activate a spell card?
And I'm gonna bring that Summon Skull back.
What?
And before we do that,
Oh no!
I remembered this time, we're gonna put the Swordsman... Let's see if this will be enough to end the duel.
Ah!
450, that'll put him down to 100. Not quite enough.
Ah!
It's not gonna be quite enough. was going to check on how this weather event was playing out.
I end my turn.
And actually, I'm not going to do any kind of summoning, because the only thing I need to do to end this duel is this. Yep, that's all I needed to do. And I take the first game, but of course it takes 2 to win the match. So let's go ahead and jump right into game number 2. And who chooses to go first? I want to get an idea as to when all these watches expire, so that way I can then start. So that way I can reset my logger to put all the automated tests for tonight in there. Let's see, watch 144 goes to 11, watch 145 goes to midnight, this one goes to 1 a.m., and then this one goes to...
I end my turn.
Alright, well at this point I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do Man-Eater Bug. Alright, let's see what this does.
What?
Yep. And we're gonna get rid of... Let's get rid of his... Let's get rid of Swordsman.
I end my turn.
Cards in my hand. Now you have Skull Redbird. So let's try that one. But what does he have under here?
Flip!
There's his Hainhane.
Your monster's attack triggered my effect.
Which only returns the card to my hand. But since this is Trap Hole, I know what I'm gonna do. Yep, Trap Hole.
What? I end my turn.
Okay, let's bring Skull Redbird back and do a direct attack. And complete turn. I'm gonna go ahead and get stuff into my logger for tonight after
I end my turn.
we get to 11. I'll probably reset it right just a few minutes before 11 if I remember. Alright, which one? Mammoth Graveyard? Yeah, let's do that one.
Flip!
There's his Man-Eater
Your
Bug.
monster's attack
See if he
triggered my
chooses the
effect.
right one. I guess he did choose the right one, the highest attack points, but he didn't choose...
Not bad.
I was thinking he was going to choose this, because that would have stopped another direct attack from occurring. But also, while I'm doing it, make sure everything's ready to go for...
I end my turn.
Everything's ready to go for tomorrow. And I got Skull Redbird again. Let's bring that back. And just get rid of Sorcerer of the Doom.
Not bad.
It was only 100, so... Change for Sunday.
I end my turn.
Okay, I got Monster Reborn. Let's see, what do I want to use with it? Well, I can't bring the Man-Eater Bug back because its flip effect can only be used once. Let's see, which one do we want to bring back? What's in his graveyard? Yeah, I could bring the Swordsman back.
You're going to activate a spell card?
Yep, we're gonna go ahead and bring back the Swordsman. That's the highest attack points out of all of this.
What?
Alright. And then we'll do direct, we'll do, there. Oh, we got another copy of Sorcerer of the Doomed. And we can go directly with Skull. Skull Redbird. And that will be my turn then. I can't remember if I had Jackson or not. Yeah, Secret Rare of CAC.
Now, I'll set a card. I end my turn.
Enhanced risk hasn't changed much. I just wanted to double check and make sure I added everything. Because I did set up this weekend's Monday's enhanced risk this morning.
I see what you're trying to do. Unfortunately, it's not going to work.
Trap hole! Alright, here we go again with Swordsman. He had Witty Phantom. I'm gonna use Mystical Redbird directly. Alright. We're putting him over the edge now.
I'll resurrect the monster's soul from the graveyard!
Monster Reborn! What would you choose, though? We chose Skull Redbird.
This card, I can't fail. I offer a monster on my field as a tribute. I summon
Curse of Dragon. Okay. Oh, there goes that one.
I end my turn.
Okay. Let's do two-pronged attack. I can't activate that trap card yet. I'm sure I will get the chance. Yep, let's go ahead and...
What?
We'll have to make some sacrifices, so... Man-eating treasure chest, and use Swordsman to destroy his Curse of Dragon.
Can't be!
Yeah, I hate having to make sacrifices, but... That's one of the only things I can do
I end my turn.
if I want to win this duel, and furthermore, the match. Alright, Ancient Elf. Compared to his 1300. Alright, let's do it.
Ah!
And complete the turn.
Now, I'll set a card. I end my turn.
Alright, let's see. 1400 versus 1200. Yeah, I think that'll be enough. Yep. Let's let Silverfang end the duel. Game, set, match. So there we go. Clean sweep. Take the match from Yugi. 2 games to none. Yeah, I forgot about backing up these cards, but that is something I'm going to have to get to.
I'm proud of you. Your skills have greatly improved. I can see that you'll make an excellent duelist.
Of course. And, what is this here? Oh, this was from today. Yeah. Particularly dangerous situation from NWS Fort Worth. It was issued at what, 9:06? So it was about what, an hour before we started. Oh my. I'm not sure what kind of rating that this event will be, but I guess we'll have to find out here. Alright, next up, Seto Kaiba. Here we go, match duel.
If you even think for a second you're going to win, you're lying to yourself.
We'll see about that. We will see about that. Now, Kaiba, I hope you were paying attention to what I did with Yugi, so let's hope he gets the memo. Alright, let's see, Bean Soldier, and I'm not going to do negate attack yet. So, I can't do attack, this is the first turn of the game.
Prepare to feel the touch of cold steel as I summon my Force Raider!
Yeah, even doing negate attack, it wouldn't really help. It wouldn't really help that much.
I set this card face down! I set this card face down!
Well, now that I think about it, I could have set that part down. But let's see what we get. Okay, we got Share the Pack, that's what forces the tribute. So, let's all I can do, really. I'm not doing fake trap.
I
haven't seen
activate
any
my
use
spell
of it
card.
yet. Harpy's Feather Duster. There goes the
With
game
this
attack.
card, I will eradicate you into oblivion. I offer my monster as a tribute.
Oshi Oni. 2150. Yikes.
I end my
His
turn.
defense of only 1950. Block attack. Well, let's do that
So,
then.
you're activating a spell card.
And that's it, really. It's really the only thing I can do. I don't have any monster cards to work with.
I activate my spell card.
Draw 3 cards and then discard 2.
I switch it to attack position.
Maybe let's switch it right back.
I
This is
set
already
this card
looking-
face down.
This already isn't looking very
I
good,
set this card face down.
considering how many
I end my turn.
spell, probably trap cards you have to set down. Oh, there's my layer of defense. Something I need. But you know what? Let's boost its defense.
So, you're activating a spell card.
And we're gonna go ahead and I can't do that while yeah, I can't do that while it's face down, so I don't know what I was thinking. I probably could have waited. Oh, whatever, it's probably gonna be destroyed anyway, so. But yeah, let's go ahead and just clear the field.
You're activating a spell card.
Yeah. Well, there you go. That's the only way I can clear Stimpack off the field. Yeah, I don't really know what I was thinking.
My turn.
Okay, well, we can just go ahead and do the attack with Time Wizard. We don't need to do its effect.
Not bad.
But I don't think it's gonna be sitting there much longer.
I end my turn.
We'll do Mystical Space Tycoon.
So, you're activating a spell card.
We're gonna destroy this one. Got rid of his negate attack. Alright, now we're gonna do Time Wizard's effect. I call heads. And it's tails. So there goes that. And I only lost 250. I didn't lose too much though. Although it could have been a lot worse. I have seen a whole
Flip
lot
summon.
worse. Okay.
I end my turn.
Okay, stuffed animal. The only card really.
I don't think so. Trap hole.
Has Kaiba been getting these trap holes from Yugi or something?
So, you're activating a
It sure
spell
seems
card.
like it. Alright. We're gonna put Mystic Horseman defense, and that's it. I can't really do anything. You pretty much stopped my redemption. A tribute in
summon.
defense. Oh. Giant Soldier of Stone.
Ha, I don't think so.
Oh no.
Ring of destruction.
Yep. He's gonna get rid of that. And that will give him the first game. Well, that was a rough one. That was a rough first duel, but of course, it takes 2 to win the match, so of course I'm not out of it. I can make a comeback. Let's see how game 2 plays out. Alright, we're gonna put stuffed animal in attack position first.
Prepare to feel the touch of cold steel as I summon my Force Raider!
Okay. Yeah, this is looking...
I set this card face down.
Alright, well let's see what kind of card we get from... Oh, Kazijin, okay. Alright, well, let's go ahead and use Time Wizard again. Let's see. I'm gonna call heads again. And it still ends up as tails. Oh, tribute to the... Oh my gosh, why did I not think of tribute to the Doomed? Why did I not think of that? I probably could have done that before doing Time Wizard. Now that I think about it. Alright, well, let's see how that move,
I end my turn.
Let's see if I get a monster card first off. Okay, well, I don't have anything, really. But you know what? I think we can still do it.
So, you're activating a spell card.
Alright, I'll discard Share the Pack to destroy his Force Raider. And that's really it. Can't do anything else.
I end my turn.
Giant Trunade.
So, you're activating a spell card.
Yep. And in turn, I'm not going to use Mesmeric Control yet.
This card represents my pride and soul as a duelist. I summon my almighty Blue Eyes White Dragon!
Oh, I'm in trouble now. I am in trouble now. I am in trouble.
I set this card face down.
I'm in big trouble.
I end my turn.
Oh no, Parrot Dragon needs a tribute. Oh. Alright, well, this is gonna be it right here.
I return my monster from the graveyard to the field.
Monster Reborn. What will we choose?
It's all over for you. I offer my monster as a tribute.
Yeah, it is all over. It is all over. You didn't even need to do the tribute summon. You could have just done with the Blue Eyes White Dragon and be done with it. But yeah, those two went pretty quick, and a tough loss. A very tough loss.
A pathetic dog like you never had a chance against a champion like me.
Yeah, that was an absolutely tough battle there. So, success with Yugi, and a big failure with Kaiba, but of course we have one more opponent to go against tonight before we get to the random character stuff, and that is Joey Wheeler. But before we start, let me see what I can change around with on my deck here. Make sure the deck is ready to go before I do anything. I'm fine with the 2 stim packs. That one's Metal Dragon. Let's see, Graceful Dice. I'll put a copy of Graceful Dice in there. Well, I can only do... I have 2 copies of this. No, I don't. But I'll go ahead and give that card a try. Otherwise, I think we're good with the other ones. Yeah. Alright, so that's what we'll play with. Let's duel.
Listen up. A true duelist doesn't back up from nobody, because only cowards don't stand up to a challenge. You better come strong, because it's time to duel!
That's, of course, why I'm here. I see Lightning Bolt got the PDS Tornado Warning as well. Alright, we're going to start by summoning Corroding Shark. And I'll also set these 2 trap cards down as well. Also, I'm going to pull IEM up on here and see. Oh, it's Dallas Fort Worth. There we go. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and activate Spellbinding
No way!
Circle.
A trap? I activate my spell card!
Oh, he's gonna chain it with Mystical Space Tycoon to destroy that trap card, and therefore allowing the attack to continue.
I'll just go along and set this card
Well, the
here.
attack probably
Let me
would
give you a little
continue
hint.
either way.
You better be careful, because this card's a trap.
Started
and my
so it
turn.
started as straight PDS. And we do Torrential Tribute. 1800 versus 1800. The 2 would negate each other. But you know what? If I want that field nice and clean, I gotta do it.
Hold on a sec. I'm
I
gonna
gotta
activate this.
Magic Cylinder is gonna reflect the attack. Alright, well. Let's see what he does.
Alright! With this, victory's
Yeah,
in the
watch
bag. I offer my monster as a tribute.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and... Alright. Yeah, do it.
Uh-oh. This looks bad. What? Can't be.
Yep, that monster's gone.
I end my turn.
Alright. So... with a 95% watch probability, I'm going to be adding Fort Worth
Oh, no.
to my list of stuff for tonight, so... Okay, end turn.
I activate my spell card. I end my turn.
Alright, we'll do Corroding Shark, because that's the only thing I can really do.
Flip! Your attack triggered my effect.
I'm going to return that monster to my hand. And that's it. Anything more?
I end my turn.
And I'll keep watching the IEN here. Alright, Corroding Shark. And I've got Magic Cylinder.
Oh, no.
And complete turn.
I end my turn.
I see, even he doesn't want to try the negation. I see. Alright. King of Yamimaki.
You're gonna tribute summon?
It's the best I could... Yeah, Yamimaki. I'm trying to... Yeah, just trying to figure out the proper pronunciation of these. Well, I could activate Mystical Space Tycoon if I wanted to, well...
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to. I don't have a choice, because I said yes.
Ugh.
I probably was supposed to say no, but... Ooh, okay. Yeah, maybe that card would have been beneficial. And add them to your hand. Yeah, I probably should have done. Probably should have left it as it is. But let's see what happens here. Yep, reflect.
Uh-oh. This looks bad. Whoa! Man, that was close. Too close. I'll just go along and set this card here. Let me give you a little hint.
Now,
Better be careful.
because I
this
reflected
card
the
is
attack,
trapped.
is that monster still going to go in defense position?
I end my turn.
No, he's not. Okay, it isn't. But I got negate attack. So. Yes, negate.
Uh-oh. This looks bad. I end my turn.
This one's that one's one of the Exodia legs. I gotta keep that.
Whoa! Man, that was close. Too close.
Yeah, I gotta keep this, because if I have the rest of the Exodia... Yeah, because if I have the rest of the pieces of Exodia, then I could just go ahead and just use them all, and that would give me the instant win at that point. So, I'm gonna lose 2,000.
I end
Yeah, because
my
I reflected
turn.
the attack. The goblin goblin force attack was not able to go through. This one is 1800 defense, so I may as well start playing defense here.
I summon my Red Eyes Black Dragon.
Ooh. Yep, 2400. Yep, that monster's gone.
I end my turn.
I know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Discard slot machine to destroy his Red Eyes Black Dragon.
Hold on a sec.
I'm gonna activate this. Magic Jammer to negate the activation. Okay. I want to defend my life points, so as much as I hate to do it, I'm gonna have to sacrifice the left leg.
I activate my spell card.
Card of safe return. Well, hey, that at least shielded my life points.
I end my turn.
Oh, there's Giant Trunade,
Yeah.
but that is unfortunately all I can do.
I activate my spell card.
Oh, there's safe return again. Yeah, he's gonna end the duel. Down to 1600. And his Red Eyes Black Dragon gives him the first game of the match. But of course, just like Kaiba, that was only the first game. So I'm down 1-0. And I will go first in game number 2. Of course, not out of it. Because of course it takes 2 to win the match. What shall we summon first? We'll start by summoning Axe Raider. And right to the end phase because that's all I can do. Oh wow. That new Tornado Watch came out very quickly.
I'll just go along and set this card here. Let me give you a little hint. You better be careful, because this card's a trap. I end my turn.
Could it already be in effect? Did I not read the card? The watch is in effect already, apparently. But I will be putting Fort Worth in there later. Alright. Well, we can't do Monster Reborn. There's my Cannon Soldier. Sure, we can do that. What effect? Oh, yeah, let's activate its effect. targeted. But I'll go ahead and bring it back.
Yeah. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna activate this.
Well, that was a waste. So, now I can't do, well, I don't think that attack would have worked anyway, so. Okay, alright. Now this is starting to look... This is already starting to get bad here.
I end my turn.
Now there's negate attack. Oh, I know what I can do. I can get rid of his goblin attack force.
I don't mean to brag, but my skills are perfect.
Oh, he's got magic cylinder. So he's a magic cylinder of his own. And that reflected the attack. Yes.
No way! A trap?
Yep, we're going to use the negate attack. That stops
I
the battle
end my
phase.
turn.
This requires 2 tributes. Okay, now I got my own grave robber. Now, from your opponent's graveyard. It doesn't have a spell card, so I can't use it from any graveyard. But I gotta keep in mind that if I use it, I would take 2,000 points of damage, so... Is that a risk I'm willing to take? No, I'm not. Alright. Gonna get rid of his Headless Knight.
I hope Lady Luck's on my side. I activate Graceful Dice!
Okay. Is everything being multiplied by 6? Okay, there goes that card. But we can still do this. And that's it, really. So those cards go back down now to face value. Alright. Now we're in trouble. Down to 750.
My turn.
Oh, there's that left leg again. I need to defend my life points as much as possible. But, yeah, even sacrificing just that left leg of the Exodia, it is not going to do me any good. Just that one card alone was enough to give him the match. Well, I had good luck with Yugi, but not with the other two today. Well, I don't know what the cause is, but I mean, the thing is, it's just, maybe it's either the strategy.
Duelist extraordinaire Joey Wheeler's battles have only just begun.
Yeah, either the way I played it, or probably because, and I think this is the most likely reason too, how the cards come up in the deck. Well, rather in my deck. Alright, so we got Yu-Gi-Oh! Taken care of. Now, we're going to move on to the random character extravaganza. Now, again, because we are tight on time, and I'm pretty sure it's almost midnight Eastern time, I'm not sure what the Lembine's plans are for this weekend. I don't know what he's got going on. I don't know what he's got. Sunday brunch or something. Regardless, but regardless, I'm going to keep Element open in case he does end up calling even after we go off the air. So, now, again, like I said, yeah, I know we were very late, much later, but that was because some other things came up. But as I said, since we're tight on time tonight, I'm gonna talk about it when we start tomorrow's show, and then I'll talk about how that from there will progress. So I just want to get this done as quickly as possible. All right, now because we're tight on time, we're going to shorten the extravaganza down to 20 minutes, and we're going to play with the same players that we played with last week, so nothing else will be different. And with that said, it's time for the Random Character Extravaganza.
This is Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, see, I definitely did not add Fort Worth. All right. I'm just going to wait for those two to relay all the way. Oh, wait. Yep, and there's the puzzle.
No more vows to buy. Either you'll spin or you'll solve.
Again, I'm not chancing a call with the Lembine tonight because of how tight we are on time.
That's a lose a turn. Time to skip ya.
Oh, WFMP relates the Kentucky IPOS test.
Player 2, go!
Oh, sure. Gibberish. And I can't do anything at all. Yeah. I absolutely glitched up the game. That's great. That is just great. Alright, has it finished sending everything? Oh my gosh. Yeah, the game is so messed up. Now it won't even let me continue. Alright, let me go and reset it, and we'll try this again here. Yeah, this definitely was not the outcome I expected, so. Alright, let's reset it and try again. Alright. And while we're at it, I'm going to go ahead and reset the main station now. Yep, I see now Fort Worth is in there, so we're good to go. Alright, so let me re-input the first puzzle, and we will try this again. Okay, puzzle number 1, take 2. Let's see if we can get through without any problems.
Unfortunately, we don't have any more vowels.
There's no
So you're gonna have to
vowels.
spin or solve the puzzle.
Yeah, what do you expect? There's no vowels. In a puzzle where there's nothing but symbols, letters, numbers, you name it. How about we start with the @ symbol?
Because we like you, there are 3 of them in the puzzle at that amount. My God, you are looking in good shape.
And then at the same time, the second part of all this after we're done. 2.
We've got 5 of them. At that amount, you better win this game. So I'm going to say, win this game. There's no reason not to win this game.
Right now, win this.
You.
is ready to go. Actually, I won't need this anymore afterwards. 0.
I think we can possibly give you 2.
Yes,
we can.
We can absolutely give you 2 zeros. Make sure that my screen is actually Alright, so it is working. That's good. How about the opening parenthesis?
We have 5 of them in this puzzle. Good job.
If that helps. It's probably not going to help at all. Yeah, it definitely ain't going to help. Asterisk.
Let's see. 2 of those at that amount equals... Oh my dang!
Oh my dang, you said.
And the actual retail price of that is everything this player has. It's a big ARP. Next player.
Next player. $301,000 in this vault. Backslash. There's a backslash. One.
You fool!
There's no ones. How about the closing parenthesis?
Oh, wise and noble sound effects lady. Are there 5 of them in the puzzle at that amount?
There are! There's 5 closing parentheses! And here they come! Opening brace.
Not bad, there's 1.
And now, it makes you control of the vault. Look at that, 301,000. That's the definition right there. We call the vault the instant mid-range, and it's for that very reason. It's for that very reason in one way or another. Less than sign.
Dear iKing, why don't your clothes match in your videos? You should stay consistent on your continuity. Signed, Annoying Fanboy on Big John PC Games Forum. By the way, no, that
there's
letter's
no
not in
closing
the puzzle.
braces on the board. Or there's no lesson signs. Or whatever it is that I call it, it's not there. This is where it ended up going nuts the first time around. But it seems like even Big John's Wheel doesn't like me being late. I don't know, but things happen. Anyway, greater than sign.
I don't believe it. You know how many there are? One.
Now the wild card. Opening bracket.
My New Year's resolution is to be nicer to you. So as nicely as I can put it, there are none of those
opening brackets in the puzzle. Next player. That's as nice as he can do it. Yeah. What about the closing bracket?
Not bad, there's one.
Only one of them, okay. There it is. There's the bracket. Forward slash. There's the forward slash. Four.
Well, hip hop hooray! There are two of them in the puzzle.
But unfortunately, unlike all the other rugby, that money is not doubled. What a shame. Eight or nine, and there's no 9. Now we'll call the 8. And there's the 8. Five? No 5.
Player 2, go! Oh, that's unfortunate. Looks like you just landed on a bankrupt.
Yeah. That's going to add on to the vault now. 310,381. Oh no. That's going to add on to it.
Oh no!
It's a painful bankrupt. So the vault's out of play in this round, but of course it will come back. But it, of course, is going to come back in round 2. Seven.
As much as I would love to say there are not.
What a shame. Yeah, what a shame. There's no 7 on the board. Six?
There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh.
Yeah, very disappointing. Very, very disappointing. 3.
We've got 3 of them.
Yeah, look at that. 3 3s. So now we call all the numbers. Equal sign.
Almighty sound effects lady. Is that letter in the puzzle? You're in luck. We have 1.
Just the one equal sign. Plus sign? No plus signs. Grave accent.
There is uno.
That's
one
one
in Spanish.
Yep. And there's the grave accent.
You solve the puzzle right now. You will receive that jackpot. It's over there.
And yeah, the puzzle's already solved. So there you go.
You think you bad, huh? We're just solving all these puzzles. Good job, man. Way to go.
Alright, on to round 2. Now it's time for our next favorite segment. Let me try typing that line again. Yeah, we're so tight on time, I'm not going to bother making the numbers exact. So here we go. Any number. This ought to be fun.
No more vowels
No
to
more
buy.
vowels to buy.
Either you'll spin or you'll
Yeah,
solve.
no vowels to buy. And this be a good time to get it out of the way. One.
You're in luck. We have 1.
There's a 1-1. As the Rundown would say. Too bad you won't be joining us tonight. Because if I were to try to call him now, it's very likely he wouldn't be able to pick up, so I'm not going to bother trying it. 7. And there's no 7s. What a turn of events. Three.
Well, Lord have mercy.
There are
7 of them in the
threes.
puzzle. Dang! That's a lot.
That is a lot. That is a lot of 3s. 5?
There are 7
7,
of
5.
them in the puzzle. Guess it's your lucky day.
Nine?
Ocho. 8 of them in the puzzle. Wow. Found that letter. Good.
I was 1 off on the 9s, but hey, that was a great pick. 10 or 9 9s, or 10 9s, whatever. Whatever. 10 9s. Eight.
There are 7
7,
of
8.
them in the puzzle. Guess it's your lucky day.
Two. And there's 5 2s.
Well done.
Oh no. Nothing to say? Nothing to say. And let's see that vault total now. Now it's well over $500,000. No, nobody likes bad luck. Especially me. I was absolutely beaten by both Joey and Kaiba earlier. And the bad luck continues. Fails for everyone. Yeah, fails for everyone. No doubt about it. No doubt about it, honestly. Yeah. 4.
Well, how do you like that?
There's 5
in the puzzle.
4s. And now that I think about it, well, I'm going to say a little bit about last night. I did bring up Thunder over Louisville, but I didn't bring up much of it otherwise. 6.
We've only got 1 of them. Good for you. Not so much help.
I think I know how many zeros are going to be on the board considering this is the last number we have. Well, I actually brought it up after I heard about something else related to fireworks, but I will talk about that tomorrow. 0.
I'm going to sound crazy when I tell you this, but
But
there
there
are
are
8
9
of them in the
zeros.
puzzle. I didn't even know myself. That's amazing. Shocking. Hey, congratulations, that's it. Good job.
Alright, let's see how much more time we have for just one random symbol. Now, again, we're not going to do, the part where we just fill up the whole puzzle board with numbers, letters, and symbols and whatnot. Because, again, we don't have much time left.
Well, looks like shop's closed. No more vowels to purchase.
Well, because of course, we should have been done with the show by this point. So said a lot of things have happened tonight. Greater than sign. And you're going to get 52 greater than signs.
Very nice solve there. Good job.
With all that. I think we have time to try a few more. Alright, let's try... Alright, let's try this one. And asterisk at. Yep, time is definitely running out.
That sound means final spin. My turn!
No, we can't play for a lose a turn. Try giving it another spin. That's as perfect as it gets. At symbol, we're gonna get 52 at symbols.
Correct. Way to go. You solved that puzzle like a professional.
Look at that. I get to bonus round.
Congratulations, you made it to the bonus round, and now it's time to see how much money you'll be playing for. Take a spin.
Maybe another 100,000, perhaps. That'd be nice. Let's see. SJKG. And of course the usual letters, which are not even going to come up because of what the puzzle contains.
Alright, buckle down here. It's time to get serious. Solve this puzzle. 3 consonants, 1 vowel.
Yep. Asterisk, plus sign, closing parenthesis, and an I. And let's see every character appear on that puzzle board. And we had
Congratulations, well done.
All right. Well, with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is all the time we have with you for tonight. So that's all the time we've got for you tonight. Thank you all so much for joining us here. Well, I don't know how many of you joined us, but whether you watched this live or on replay, thank you anyway for joining us here for another exciting Weekend Fun and Game Show, although we had to significantly shorten it this week because of some plans that came up on such short notice. But again, I do appreciate the patience. But of course, we will be back to do the Weekend Fun and Game Show in its exact entirety next week. So we'll be back to doing the Weekend Fun and Game Show in its entirety next week. At least that's what the plan is, but I've heard something else is also in the plan, so we'll see how that affects our ability to do it next week. But we will find out what happens. We'll see what happens then, and then I'll plan out the show from there. But of course, we hope you'll join us again tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. when we bring you our grand finale of this long-standing Minecraft project. So we're going to be putting an end to the longest Minecraft project that we have ever done in the history of not just that Minecraft world I've been building since 2016, but also in the history of our Minecraft show. But until then, I'm Mr. Planfold. I'm tired as heck, and I wish all of you a very pleasant good night.